Hello everyone from you. Hello. Time to play some Metroid Prime randomizer. Okay. Let's get started then. I think I should have a Metro charge beam. Oh yeah, I need a timer. Where's my timer at? There. Oh, 3. There we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I could have played some Paper Mario, but nah, not today. Missile expansion. Thanks for the good luck, Tiltoons. What's up? Morph Ball Bomb. Okay, that's good to find early. Now I just need Morph Ball. Takes forever to load this for no reason. More missiles. Gotta get back to running this game, like for real. So I wanna do Prime Trilogy speedruns before Prime 4 comes out. I have so much time to it though, So I don't know when it's gonna get released next year. Still can't believe it exists. It's been so long. I think it'll probably be a holiday title. Yeah, so summer. Yeah, that might be it. I hope we just get a release date because I wanna just make sure I can get a month off for it, or just a couple weeks, but still. Hello, Midnight Rain, what's up? More missiles, that's not good, man. Yeah, the elevators are not random. It's gonna be pretty normal, it seems, for a start. On the break at the moment. Nice. I hope it's not gonna be like a super slow start. So far it's just been missiles, but I know where bombs are. Stop that. Missiles, that sucks. E-tank. If I go there, I'll soft lock myself. I should have elevators randomized too, because I might have bombs or morph ball somewhere like somewhere like Fentrana, which has happened once, I think. Everything is missiles. So boring, man. What about this one? Spider ball. I'm surprised I found an upgrade to a morph ball bomb first, before getting the morph ball itself. But that's good to find, because it means I can do some stuff in... Okay, what is going on with the R button? Okay. Now get off my way. I should do a Prime Trilogy randomizer streams. That will be a lot of fun. But I don't know Prime 3 randomizers. I haven't done it yet. I'm planning to do that soon. I should do it soon so I can start editing a video out of it. Okay, the play is to not go to that room where the morph ball is normally. We have to continue. But I have just a spider ball, I don't have anything else. Well, I can go get bombs. But I'm able to get back, so that's fine. I don't understand. Why is it doing it like that? Well, here then, I guess. So pressing the R button just slightly literally does that. Alright, midnight. See you later. Flamethrower. I didn't press left. Is that an artifact? Yeah, it is. Okay. Check this. Please don't be useful. Thank God. So I don't wanna come back here. Well, there's that one room I have to go to. That has 2 items. That's about it, really. Okay, it seems like I should get the bombs. Let me check the settings a little bit. No, I can't like do anything to make it not do that. Hold up. Okay. You're finally here for this sort of the run. Oh yes. Have you been starting the... You've been like a couple times here and you didn't get to see the running time. Bombs. Yes. There is this one check here. And you can get it with just a regular jump. No need a space jump boots. Though I don't have to get it if it's useless item. I can see it's power bomb. I kinda wanted to get it. Okay, so those who don't know, this is how you get it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it is a little tricky. Let's see. No, not like that. No, it's this corner. Oh, it's more. Yes. No. That will make it. There you go. Now I have power bomb expansion. So that route there is what you need to use to get a jump that makes it high up there. It's called underwater jump. So now I have bombs. I can just head back. I don't think I should do anything else. Because it's just not useful for me to try to go... Well, I cannot even go through that Makmur check place. Twin Fires that has a lot of heat rooms. So yeah, I was thinking of doing Prime Trilogy randomizers in the future. So 1, 2 and 3. Though with 3 I need to do it like a couple times and 2 as well. So I get familiar with it, and I also need to make some settings for them that are like good for the stream. Just a moment. Sorry about that. We have 3 checks in this room, but I can only check 2 of them. If I had boost ball, then I can check them all. Ooh, Varia suit. Varia suit that early is kinda telling me to go to Makmur. But I wanna check through this place as much as I can, then I will go to Makmur. Because I feel like the game is gonna trick me to go there first, then it's bad. Ooh, look at that color scheme, it looks pretty nice. Chat, new YouTube video is out on my channel. If you're interested to check it out. I watched the TAS speedrun of Sunshine. Any person know Ace? That was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. There were some sick strats in that, and especially a new route that I wasn't expecting at all. Can you stop that? Let me just show you why is this doing it? Why is this happening? So you see this par over here? It does it. It's supposed to be at the same length as this, but for some reason my R button is not doing that. I don't know why. That's the reason why it sometimes does this quick animation for no reason. It's annoying. But how can I fix it? Well, I have to move up the R button in a way that it doesn't get pressed at all. And I mean at all, for no reason. It's an analog trigger. There are 2 R presses in a GameCube controller, as well as L button. Both L and R has analog triggers. That's why we can walk and spray in Mario Sunshine, as well as do spam sprays or spray still. I think another controller wouldn't do it to me, but this one is customized, and I wanna just keep using it all the time because I like it a lot. Ooh, just barely. So I'm making this detour because I need to see this item. It's an E-tank. You know what? I wanna get it. Broken R button, real? I don't think it's broken. Well, I haven't opened my controller for a while, but I have my doubts that it's broken. Because it is working fine. I can do spam sprays in Sunshine. And it doesn't get stuck or it's not sticky. It just happens to be poorly programmed, I guess. I don't know. Dude, how did I go that double jump there? Crazy. What do you think the gravity suit morph ball is default spider ball, referring to power suit spider combo? Why do I think the gravity suit morph ball is the default spider ball? What do you mean by default? Oh man, I have to go to that charge room again. Just realized. Well, that's fine. You know, when you get the spider ball before Varia, it's gravity suit spider ball. Oh, why is it a regular spider ball? Why is it a regular morph ball? How when you get the spider ball before Varia? I think there's no model to it. And when you said gravity suit, I'm thinking of the blue suit. But I think you're meaning a power suit. Power suit is the first suit of the game. Then comes the Varia suit, then gravity suit, so you can go underwater and move freely. You mean power suit, right? Because every suit has a different colored spider ball, but the power suit does not. I think. No joke, you generated a seed earlier today to play tomorrow. Nice. Basically, your morph ball is purple like gravity if you have spider power. Spider. I'm confused, man. What are you trying to tell me? Because I'm thinking that you mean power suit for some reason. You've not played Rando in forever. I played like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. You know, I can't even see there. Can I get up? Ah, easy. What is it? Oh! I've never had anything good there. I don't wanna do out of bounds, because I only know any person out of bounds. Don't wanna start learning anything. Oh, that's what back then when you had no logic. Okay. So you've always slot my channel. Nice. Glad to hear that. Really hope you're doing fine. Doing good, hey? Get up there. You do mean power suit? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the power suit doesn't have a model for a spider suit, so it's trying to like use some suit's model. I don't know for sure, but I know what you mean because I've had it. We have it in any percent. You know that when you have Phasm suit and you don't have a... Well, here's the thing. The game expects you to have Spider Ball by the time you get Phasm suit. But if you don't have the Spider Ball and you get the Phasm suit, then it will just give you the regular Morph Ball model and nothing crazy than that. Like there's no black Morph Ball at all. There's only a regular Morph Ball model, if that's what you mean. Yeah, Spider that early, the Morph Ball uses the Gravity Suit Spider Ball model. I don't think the game uses... Doesn't it do the same thing for Gravity if no Spider Ball? I think so. I think it does. Yeah, it says write US script to check the spoiler log to make sure it was beatable. Yeah, he does know enough to make that. Back when it was starting to be a thing. What's like the worst kind of a randomizer? What game popularized the randomizers? And I mean like Zelda randomizers and such. Should I just go grab the info? I think I will. Ah! And what nice vanilla E-Tank. Yeah, Super Metroid and Zelda might be ones. That's a missile. Well, so much for that. It sounds like we are gonna head to Macmoor. So, I'm gonna go and beat Flakra. And hopefully I can get... Well, I don't even have to do the infinite bomb jump because I have Spider Ball. I think it might have been a Link to the Past JRP. So it could be Super Metroid too. Being like one of the worst randomizers. I was participating in some Link to the Past randomizer tournaments. It was fun, but it got to the point that I started just to really disliked the audience. That wasn't really the main reason I stopped. I just didn't care enough anymore. But it was one small reason. People were saying like, why is he going that way? Why is he not doing this and this? Like, it's like the players would have to know what they're doing when they are literally stuck in a bunker for like 2 hours without knowing what's going on in a world. That's what made me annoyed so much. Even some commentators had had those kind of thoughts, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is dumb. As silly as it sounds, that literally was like a kind of a reason why I didn't wanna participate in a randomizer tournament anymore. They got annoyed that you weren't willing to race at 5 AM. Time zone differences, man. That sucks too. What do we have for settings? You've noticed no Toro Lock Rando, any Transport Shuffle. I have nothing crazy on. It's my regular normal settings that I've used for a while. Please. They are... so most of these tricks are at medium or like simple. I don't want anything crazy. So no out of bounds stuff, Recaret. I have to do this normally, god damn it. That's fine. Hey! Take that. Was this the version that doesn't have the music starting? Yeah, it is. Wow, like the past rando community sounds kind of toxic. Well, that was back in a day when I was actually playing it. But I don't know, man. That's my experience with it. It was annoying for sure. Oh, really? What is it? E-tank. Yikes. Well, I'm healthy. You do enjoy Dorolaco Rando Transport Shuffle with logic? Yeah, it sounds fun. So my settings are mostly normal, like I said. I don't have something at extremely hard. I do wanna shuffle these settings a little bit more so that it will be a little bit more interesting. I don't have always the same kind of a start with Chozo Ruins. I want to start from something like Pentrana Drifts or Phase on Mines sometimes. But Phase on Mines requires all of the door, all of the colored beams, so you can actually do anything there. It was literally on my... Body blocked! Kidding me? Oh man. What is the... 2 E-tanks in Vlakra's room. Fun. I have 8 E-tanks. Yeah, 8. It is as if people think that like all the people in LDDB are knowledgeable and know everything know everything inside out. And is it not nice to say people what to do when they haven't played the game? It's not about playing the game, but they were like saying they're so smart, saying that, oh, this player is not doing this. But that's just because they know everything. They see players, what they're doing, but they don't know what the players are thinking. Because they're stuck in a bunker, like I said, where they can't leave. They're stuck there. And when I say bunker, it's more of like... what I'm trying to say is... imagine that you're there. You just don't know anything what's happening outside. That's why I say it like that. And it was just annoying to read those comments sometimes that why he didn't go that way, why he didn't go this way, why is he going here, he knows he's gonna lose, like what, how do you know that he's gonna lose? Like, see, this is the stuff that I hated in that rando community. Oh my god, is it useful? Qualities. Oh. Gravity suit. Not gonna lie, I haven't really talked about this one, but I had a really bad experience with one of the moderators of that, or were they a caster? But they were mostly a commentator, so I think they were just all moderators of the rando. And I was disqualified from one match because I did a glitch that was considered as a major glitch by accident because I wasn't aware of it. And I think they were calling me out with bad names or something, I don't know. So they straight up DQ'd me without giving me a warning that, oh wait, I should go back. You should go back because you're breaking rules. But this happened a while ago, so I don't remember it too well. And that made me think that, okay, this guy is a piece of shit, so I don't want to communicate with this person. Waste of energy and such. You spend your time around people like those. So that's my experience with the rando tournaments. Is it E-tank? That is gonna rude to think like that. For me to think like that, or for them to think like that. But yeah, this happened like, over 5 years ago, so it doesn't mean anything anymore. I kinda want that power bomb, but nah, I'm not gonna go get that anymore. The commentators, yeah. Well, it was just the one commentator saying that, the other one didn't do anything. But I really can agree that they have a lot to work on to being like actual good casters and just being like, well, this person just lost because they don't know where this item is, blah blah blah. Like, no shit, Sherlock, they don't know what's going on. They don't know where the other person is. That's why when I was commentating them, I was trying to go into like, okay, what is... I was trying to make this kind of perspective. Okay, what is this player thinking? What should they do? Where do they think they will go? I was trying to make it as that kind of a commentary instead of being like dumb like that, you know. Oh yeah, this didn't also happen only in A Link to the Past. This also happened in Sunshine Spingo tournaments. There was this one match. There was this one crazy match that I should have lost, but I don't know how I won that, but I brick-brained hella hard. I have like a sick-ass route that I didn't even know that worked, but it worked. So there are some squares in Bingo, Sunshine Bingo, like 4 unique boss fights. And what that means is you have to beat 1 PD, 1 blooper fight, 1 Wickler fight, etc. One of them, but no copies, no rematches at all. So what I did was absurd. There was 5 from 2 levels, so 5 Shine Sprites from 2 levels. And my route was Sirena Beach into Noki Bay for 5 Shines from 2 levels. Commentators were saying, I've lost this, I lost this, like, I have no way to win this anymore. Did I somehow won that? I don't know how. I need to find that match. I need to find it because it's so absurd how I won that. But sometimes the chat was just felt like they were against my shiny missile expansion acquired. What is that? What is a shiny expansion? That must be a new item added to this randomizer, because I've never seen it. Did it give me 10 missiles? But yeah, going back to this randomizer, I don't know how I won that in the end. Then they were saying you had a crazy route and such. But yeah, I don't know, is it just me or is it like just a normal thing? But somehow it always feels like people are against me in bingos. Randomania has had that for a while. There's a 1 in 1024 chance for a missile to be shiny. It functions the same as normal missile. What it does, increases the amount, Golden Machura? Because I've never had it before. That's crazy. I've done like over 20 different randomizers and I've not had it a single time. Well, no wonder, because it's 1 in 1000. It has to happen. Well, where do I go next? I'm just kinda stuck here. It's the exact same, it's just a different color, like a Pokemon style. Yes, thought so. Wait, so it doesn't give you like extra missiles, am I right, Golden Machura? Ow. Where do I go? What do you want me to do, game? There's literally... That's that. No, I can't get it. I can't get up there. Can't get there. Here... Can't do any of those. Can't even get there. That's a missile. Missile... Huh? Okay, what have I forgot? Can't get that. Excuse me, what? It's just a recolor? Okay. I thought it would give you vibe. Oh, you can stand on that. Good to know. Learning something new. Can I stand here? Okay. No! They're gonna disappear soon. And so they did. It's that item over there that I need to get. Okay. Oh! What is this location? Okay, what did this open? I can go this way. Damn it. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Can I even do anything there without... Double jump? Nah, I'm not gonna bother that way. No, no, no. Leave, 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 leave. I don't like not having double jump. So, by the way, have you tried a spring ball triple bomb jump? It's really easy since you then after the first bomb explodes, you just gotta hold down a spring ball button and do a normal double jump. I mean like this. I mean like this. What's the timing for it? I'll try it. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Single bomb, the bombs like... Ah. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I see, I see. That's not that bad then. Thanks for letting me know that. This doesn't have a good start, chat. I don't like it. Yeah, it's impossible in those versions. Do you know why, Golden Machura? I would guess you know the reason. I know the reason. I can explain it there. Wanna just know if you know it, Golden Machura? Then I will explain what it is. I'm baiting chat to wait here. Probably either space jump first, or did I disable it because they consider it a bug? I guess they consider it as a bug, but it has nothing to do with the space jump boots. So basically, it was never meant that you can do infinite bomb jumps like in 2D Metroids. It was only one bomb mid-air. That's what they meant to do it. So what it means is that if you get exploded mid-air once, you can't do it again. That existed in Prime 3. That is why. It may sound silly, but it actually makes a huge difference in something like Prime 3 when they're doing out of bounds. Because in out of bounds, if they're on top of the room, that's considered the air. It's considered air, so they will be mid-air. And if that's the case, and they bomb jump once, they can't do a second bomb jump ever until they drop down on a ground or something like that. Why am I even going this way? Is this the right path? I don't even know anymore. Okay, I'm lost. What does this seed want me to do? I have like one check left or something. Not even if they morph and unmorph quickly. No, I think the thing is, if you're mid-air the whole time, you can't do another bomb jump until you land. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's why it doesn't work in Remaster, because they go with the Trilogy engine. Okay. Where do you want me to go, Seed? I have Wave Beam. I cannot even go this way. No grapple. Oh god, really? Oh my god. Makmur. Maybe Ruined Shrine, Standable Terrain. I don't know. I'm thinking of Makmur. It must be Makmur. Yeah, but I don't have a space jump boots. It makes it annoying to navigate anything. Especially in Ventrana. I can do it, but I don't like doing it. I'm going to Makmur.
Oh no!
Oh! Oh! Fuck! What's a British? And how much time that saved? Probably nothing. But it was cool. Not much, just another day. Cool. I didn't know what I wanted to stream. So I just started the Prime randomizer. Do I die if I drop down here? No. I'm alive. Yeah, so this way I can go. Thanks to having space jump, not space jump boots. Okay. I cannot believe it. It wants me to beat Tardus. Tardus is gonna have space jump boots. I'm calling it now. That freaking piece of rock, huge ass rock, is gonna have my space jump boots. Hardest alcove. I don't think the game expects me to know how to get there. I think it expects me to beat Tardus, which I can do. I can fight it without thermal. Yeah, Ventrana depths. Plasma beam item. I can't go there. I don't have ice beam. Oh man, okay. Oh man, that's a content idea. Metroid Prime, but door locks are random. It's literally easy. Wait, what if Dardus is Ice Beam? That would be funny. Can I make this, Machura? Can I make it up there? Oh! Oh, imagine. Is it enough? Imagine. We need to find a spot where it works. Also, the... Give me this. You can't stand here. This is like the highest point I can be on. No, this is too... This is still too low. Yeah, it's too low. I think you can't make it. Sounds like I have to beat Tardus. It's so close, it's annoying. Lord Neoflare, how do you rule on suggestions partial backseating? As a... Welcome to my stream. So, as a streamer for me, when I play games casually, first time, then I'm really against backseating. But when I'm playing, when I'm doing speedruns or playing randomizers, then I don't care. Backseat me as much as you want, but still keep it like tame enough that you don't like play the game for me. Reminding me on things, so that's fine. Wait. I don't need hand holding. It's that, if anything, is annoying to me. But I'm fine with the helps and such. Is Stardust thermalless even in logic? I don't know. It might be. I can't even hit it. Guessing an example of things you don't mind are easy tricks that, like the spring ball jump you told about. Yeah, like I don't mind about those. What are you doing? What are you doing? It missed! Do you even know that trick with the alcove ledge? There is... if I have space jump boots, I will be doing it easily. But I don't have it, so... sucks ass, man. Yeah, power bombs work on Tardus. Now I have none of them. I knew about bombs though. I think the game tells you about bombs. At least no space jump. Yeah, no. Without space jump, I don't think there's any way to get it except for having a grapple beam. I'm glad you asked about the backseating or suggestions, because if I was playing casually, I would have nuked you out quite fast if you were helping at all. But don't worry. I've had so many situations in the past that people just help me when I don't want help. But that's for casual gaming, not playing randomizers. Dude, what do you want me to do, Seed? Hello? Can I go backwards? So it's not here. Get off from the freaking wall. I think I can go backwards, right? Yeah, it's locked. Unlocked. I'm not excited for it, Golden Machura. You know what? I'm gonna be a filthy cheater and put on a save state here. Yeah, screw that. Are you kidding me? No? Fine. Okay. I'm lazy at climbing back up without space jump boots. What if space jump boots just doesn't exist on this seed? How funny will that be? You know, it sucks to not have space jump boots because I can't even climb up, can I? Would I be interested in doing a multi-world with viewers? See, the thing is, my channel is not big enough, so I would have like at least 3 people who would be willing to do multi-world with me. Maybe I have 3, but my channel is just not big enough for it, I think. It sounds fun idea though. No, seriously, I'm not supposed to be here. I know it. I know. That's a missile, we know that. I cannot even get there, which sucks ass. Here... Nothing there. Can't get up there. I cannot get there. I know what's that. Am I able to go to base on mines? Am I actually able to go to Mason Mines? Without Ice Beam even. This seed is... it's bad. It's so bad. I've been wanting to do something with my viewers. But I just... I'm bad at organizing it. And sometimes there's just not enough people to play anything. Like Elden Ring viewer only run will be really fun, but not many people play it in my community. Or I'm not the right... It's not the right thing to do for me. What can I scan? I can't scan anything, man. Okay. Here's what I will do, chat. I will go to Base on Mines. I think that's the right play. I genuinely don't know what I wanna do. I've been wandering around for an hour, trying to figure out what I can do with this, what I have. We don't need a billion people for a multi-world, by the way. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying my community is just not big enough that there will be enough interest, is what I'm trying to say. If there's one person interested, that's awesome, but I don't think it's gonna be fun enough to have just a one person with me. I want to have at least 4 with me. Then it sounds like that's content. That door from Makmur is an ice door. No. I think it's... No, that's an ice door, actually. I'm lost, man. Okay. Let's think for a second. There must be something I forgot, and I don't know what it is, because it's driving me crazy. I can't go here, I need Ice Beam. Or Boost Ball. That would be nice, 5 ice. Did I really not check that? Are you kidding me? It's that. Oh my god. Imagine I went to Base on Mines, then I found out it was ice locked. And I can't go there, then I can't just wander around. I can get that item I've missed. I didn't even check what it was. Dude, this happens once in a while that I forget to check. Okay, I'm gonna ask you, chat, both YouTube and Twitch chat. Do you have interest to play Metroid Prime Multi-World Randomizer with me? Genuinely say yes, and if you are interested but haven't had anything set up, type still yes, I guess. Because it sounds like a fun idea. We'll make a YouTube video. I played a randomizer with my viewers. If it can make a YouTube video. I'm always thinking of ways to make a YouTube video. Alright, 5 eyes. I'll try to keep it in my mind. Okay, it's gonna be this, I know it. Because what else it can be anymore? Oh my god, okay. I'm even more confused. What the frick, man? I can't get that, I need boost ball for it, or space jump boots. Is this seed broken? It can't be. I thought that was a missile. That's power bomb. I don't know what's in that power bomb check, but what is going on? You know what? I'll give you the spoiler log, chat, because I'm so lost. You get to see the spoiler log. I won't check it myself. I just want someone to be like, oh my god. Makmur Station Scan Dash. What was this? What was that one? See, the thing is, how do you climb up, Golden Machura? Oh, you can actually climb up. Oh my god. Well. Which way? This way. Bomb jumps, man. You don't need to have any knowledge for these games, Jules. You just need to know mostly where the items are and what you can do with your set arsenal, what you found. If you want to make some harder settings, then you can do it too. This is still gonna be slower than going around, isn't it? Do you have a Discord 5 eyes? In case that I actually will set up something like this in the future. This made me interested. I kinda wanna try to set up this. Will be fun. Yes, that's cool. Okay, so everyone on Twitch, if you're interested, you can join my Discord server, but especially for Prime randomizer with viewers, I can try to get something like that to work, but I don't make promises, okay? Because I have so many plans ahead of me. Getting used to the game with controllers, yeah, that's one thing too. No. And I guess I will on YouTube chat. Here's the link to my Discord server. If you happen to be interested of joining a viewers randomizer session with me, the multi-world. As an idea, it sounds a lot of fun. I just don't know people's skill level, that how good they are in knowing the game and doing the fights and such, and how difficult we can make it. Not at all, obviously. We don't want it to be too hard. But I'm just saying, it sounds fun. But will I make it to work? I don't know. Freaking R button. It's like I touch it but slightly and it goes crazy. Oh, really? This has been a dumb seed because I forgot you can just do this bomb jump. And I almost went to face on mines. Glitchless world record for a while. Pog, let's go. Practice to look cool. Ideally, as a content creator, I would wish that everyone can stream so I can make a YouTube video out of that. But I don't say that you have to. Because I don't know. Okay, I kind of fucked up this, didn't I? I have to get this enemy back. Go this way. Reload the room. This should do it. No lock. No, I could have given the lock, Golden Machra, but I realized that what if I just go check out this thing quickly, then we'll see if... when we do multis in Randomania, we usually stream our POVs in VC. Oh. Technically it will be easier if I just capture everyone's POV then. I don't know where is it shooting from. I can do this, I know it. Okay, it's here, isn't it? Space jump boots! It's so stupid. I spent like an hour looking for it. Now I can actually play the game. Vanilla, let's go. I can't believe it, man. I was wandering around for no reason, man. Looking for it. Yeah, you were right about it. That's where it was. Archipelago is also a thing where we can randomize different games and have those games to send items to different worlds. So for example, let's say I will play Metroid Prime and some of you viewers, you will play something like Zelda, Ocarina of Time, or one of you play Dark Souls 3. So you can send items to everyone from your own world. Like I will send something to a player who plays Dark Souls 3 or playing Ocarina of Time from Metroid Prime world. See, something like that is also a thing. Archipelago is really awesome. But might be a lot of work to get it to work for everyone because it's in the requires setting up. That's how Randomania Multi works too, except it's just Metroids and Cave Story. Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware of it. We'll totally run Metroid Prime 2. Yeah, Prime 2 is a thing with multi-world. Oh, things like this makes me excited. I wanna do this chat so badly now. It feels so different to play this game now. Super missile, sure. They're adding more games to them. Slowly but surely. Right now, there's not like... there's no Dark Souls, but there's Dark Souls 3. Apparently it was easier to implement because it had like the randomizer settings already implemented or something. Randomania is leaks easier to set up. Oh yeah, it is. Archipelago requires you to like do almost like coding. You heard Randomania is working on adding Metroid Fusion. Yeah, they're adding like everything to it. Ideally, they want everything there for Metroid Prime, Metroid franchise. I mean, don't they? That would be great. Dude, stop. Why was I even thinking I can't go up here? I have Spider Ball! I'm so dumb. I played Metroid Prime map randomizer. No. I've only played the regular randomizer. I've been wanting to play Zero Mission randomizer for a while. Do I wanna go this way? No, because there's freaking... No. Corruption can be... MW. Don't know what that means. Multiworld. Oh, can't multiworld. Yeah. I think it cannot because it's not supported by the real Randomania right now. It requires its own branch, right? Or something. You need to set up something to get it to work. I've technically done it, so I can play Metroid Prime 3 randomizer. Just need to play it, you know. Yeah, we're talking about Prime 3, that it's not supported by the Randomania yet. So you can play multi-world, I mean. Neo was saying that in a chat. You can randomize with Randomania, but you need a different build for it. What the frick, man? It bounced me off from there. That's funny. Ah, yeah. Well, that's kinda lame still. Oh my god, do I have to go here? Because there are checks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 checks. Now when I think about it, yes, just go there. Chat, look, I'm not even pressing a R button and it just freaking goes crazy. Yeah, I know, right, Golden Machura. That's why I avoided it. I didn't want to go there without space jump boots. I need it. Okay, this city is cursed. It's so fucked, man. It's like stupid. No, really. They already respawn. I mean, of course they respawn. I don't know why, but I want Prime 2 remastered so badly. I need something to create content out of, just infinitely. Until I just don't want to anymore. One time you were playing Prime 2 and your space jump was locked behind Dark Beam, Charge Beam, Missiles and Dark Burst. What was the location where it was? 20th anniversary tomorrow. Well, it's gonna be too late for an anniversary things, you know. They haven't announced anything. Unless they just shadow drop it tomorrow. And I will lose my mind. They can't do that, man. Light Beam Alcove in Acon. There was Dark Burst Blast Shield. Dark Acon. That's so messed up, man. So there was someone mentioning about standing on like something, but whatever. Missiles, whoa. Gonna need to do a standable terrain in here unless you have boost. Okay. Maybe Metroid Prime 2 Shadow drops in the Game of Words. Nah. Prime 2 is to what game to everyone that they are not gonna do that. See, the thing is, majority of the gaming community plays PC games and PlayStation games. Not many people play Nintendo games after all. That's not vanilla, but... well, it is vanilla, but it's not the same artifact that was there. Metroid Prime 4 Shadow drop tomorrow? No. If it drops tomorrow... literally tomorrow... I'm not gonna say anything, because what if it actually happens? I don't wanna go bankrupt. Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, French vanilla. If Metroid Prime 4 Shadow drops tomorrow, I'll do 48 hours of Metroid streams. 48 hours of Metroid streams. Hear me out. If Metroid Prime 4 releases tomorrow. And it has to release tomorrow. Literally, the game has to be out in a shop so you can buy it. Not just like they'll announce it coming out in like 5 days after. Yeah, they said it's 2025. That's why it's gonna be an easiest bet ever that I will never lose. Long stream will be cool. Uh-huh. You guys won't like it. I wouldn't. Maybe I won't like it. I've done one 24-hour stream and it was rough. Okay, garbage place, man. Get me out of here. The loading trigger is still there. Need to avoid it unless I wanna fight them. Okay, I'll go to places that I know are gonna have some items. Maybe. Oh my god, he's on my way. Oh, he dropped down! He jumped off my way just barely. I was like, okay, I'm gonna touch him, then I'll drop down, and it's gonna suck ass. But no. Okay, chat, I have been wanting to do Archipelago, but I just don't know what games I wanna do there. Okay, hold up. What games are supported by Archipelago right now? I think the list is still same. They haven't added anything new. Castlevania 64, Celeste 64, Dark Souls 3, Donkey Kong Country 3, but not first and second somehow. A Hat in Time, Hollow Knight, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, Link's Awakening DX, Minecraft, Ocarina of Time, there's no Majora's Mask, Sonic Adventure Battle 2, SM64, Mario Bros, Super Metroid, Undertale. There's no Metroid Prime or Majora's Mask or Twilight Princess or anything that I would love to play the most. There's a whole lot. Main ones you like are Super Metroid and OOD. Yeah, but the list says that it's not updated. Or it doesn't seem like it's been updated for a while. Because I want something like Metroid Prime and Ocarina of Time, because I have a streamer friend who does Zelda content. And I would love to do it with him, but that's only a thought. No Metroid Prime support yet. Chat, help me to decide what I will do tomorrow. Do we wanna play more randomizers before Prime Hunters playthrough? So yeah, those who don't know and haven't read the title of the stream for some reason, I will start playing Metroid Prime Hunters on Saturday. Thor Rando. See, the thing is, if I do Thor Rando, I want it to be like YouTube focused. I should do Prime 2 with Thor Lock Rando and Transport Shuffle. See, that's also a thing. I wanna do that, but not yet. Oh my god, I could have added to that freaking list too. Metroid Prime 2, Thor, and Elevator Randomizer. Hold up, let me go check one thing quickly. Behind the scenes stuff, hold up. Gotta mute the audio. Why am I going to my YouTube channel? I can just check it from my own. Metroid, where is it? Metroid 2 randomizer there. I mean, I go to like CFG and edit my VODs into rando videos. I just don't have enough time to do that. I can't have time to edit my videos. I can't have time to make decide what I will do for next streams. I can't have time to if I wanna do that content Machora, I need an editor, and it costs money. It costs money actually. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, I don't do this for a living. I can't just get a editor for this. I would like to have an editor, but it's gonna be just expensive to me. Let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah. Thor and Elevator Randomizer. Fuck. Good. Dude, my list of ideas for streaming, it's just expanding. It's getting bigger and bigger. But hey, it means that I will never run out of content, right? That's what makes me happy. What is the item? The idea of editing your videos into VODs into videos is really fun. However, there's one thing called a Machora with that. It works for CFG, but it may not work for me. Not everything that works for other streamers or content creators will work to another one. I still haven't found that thing, that video style, or that topic or that game that just straight up works for me. I've noticed people like my Sunshine videos. I don't know how, but they do like them. Except for Dude Sunshine. I don't know why it didn't. They didn't watch it much. The last one I put out. Why didn't I get the power bomb? I have 3 of them and I don't wanna bother climbing up to get that one. Oh, artifact there too. Oh yeah, where is it? There. Okay. Where next? Do I just go and check out what is Ice Beam check? Will it be vanilla? You know, one time you were playing a multi and someone thought it was cheating because I was rapid fire missiling like that. But also I get that not everyone can do the same thing. Rapid fire missile is the easiest thing you can do in a game if you know what you're doing. And this is how I will teach you, chat, how to do it. You know how we change beams by holding in different directions on a C-stick? If you hold C-stick left, do you hear this sound effect? Do you hear it? Do. That's because I'm holding C left. But if I hold C right, then I'll switch beams, obviously. Then with the power beam, you just hold C up. Then if you press missile, it will automatically cancel it. And that's how you can do a rapid fire missile. The easiest trick of the game. You're welcome. Oh yes. Of course there's not gonna be anything. Like why there wouldn't be. So much of that, it's so funny how they called you a cheater for doing a mechanic that is in a game. Prime 2 doesn't have that. For those who wonder. The last part was referring to what you were talking about, streaming bots. You didn't make that clearer, that part was separated from the missile talk? Ah, okay. Ah, I think I get it, yeah. Scan dashing is quite simple in Prime 2. All the versions can do it. Meanwhile, Prime 1, you need a specific version if you wanna scan dash. I made a video about that. Why does nobody speedrun Metroid Prime? Oh, that video did so well, and I didn't even expect it to do so well. You just hold C up. You've always smashed A and Y. Well, now, you know more now. Just hold C up and just press the button. It's that easy, man. I used to do it with the A and Y buttons too, but then I realized, oh, C up is actually a lot easier. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to use it. Get up there. Oh yeah, I know about that. Oh god damn it. I forgot about this. Yeah, I know about it. It's this. Yeah, that's like one of the dumbest bomb jumps I've learned. it's rough. Alright. Vanilla ice missile. Come on! Oh, no. God damn it, where do I go now? I can't even go this way because it's ice beam locked. Isn't it? This seed is so wild. I don't even know where the seed wants me to go anymore. I can't leave the room, Machora. You need ice beam to leave the room. Hunter is good. He was insane in multiplayer. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've got it set up there. I can play it. I'm excited for Prime Hunters. I just wanna play it, but it's not weekend. Yeah, I thought so, Machora. Well, what the hell do I do now? I can't do any of those. I don't want to bother getting that because it's missile. 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 I didn't even check what is that. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Plasma beam room. Which room? Oh man. You know what? Oh, you mean plasma beam room? Yeah, I can't do that. Need boost ball. That's 3 room. What is it called? That you climb up or go down. That leads to Makmur or back to Talon Overworld. This way. Root cave. Yeah, root cave. Need ice. War what? War this one? No, you don't need it. But you need ice to go around everywhere else. Yes. But this where I'm going right now. No, you don't need ice. You freaking ass. Or plasma. Ah, yeah, true. Oh man, why it had to hit that? This seed is gonna take like 3 hours. I was thinking it's gonna be like a nice chill, an hour and a half long seed. Then I'll do another one, but it seems like I'm not gonna do 2 of them today. I just jumped over it. As I should. Oh, we go back. Where do we go now? Where do I go now? Called it. You didn't say anything, Neo. You didn't say it's in the root cave. Oh. Should I make a big brain play and go through... I'm gonna make a big brain play. I'll go through Brigade. You said root cave. Yes, you said root cave, but you didn't say ice beam is in a root cave, okay? I'm a nitpicker, I know. What do you call it? Yes, good job. Okay, please be fair. It must be here. Whatever it is here, actually. I need boost ball so I can do everything. What is this ledge for anyway? That's a random ledge and you don't like do anything there. You've... I keep opening the door and close it right in front of me. I don't get what you mean, video clips. You talk about the rapid fire missile thing. It's that. Where is it? There. Yes. This one is so random that I forgot it a couple times. You would love to go into Twitch chat again, but man, I can't deal with the ads. Screams in not paying for both premium and whatever Twitch has like. Oh yeah, okay, that one, yeah. You know what? I hate ads too. But the thing with me, if you have them in my streams a lot, I have offers, so I get paid for something out of streaming. Because I'm such a small streamer, so I wanna just play those ads automatically, though. Personally, I wouldn't want to have any of them at all, ever. If I get paid more. Yeah, if you can support streamers even without watching the streams, like their videos, share them, talk about them with your friends. Sharing is one of the best ways to support. Because it can reach wider audience all of a sudden. It's the right one. There we go. One more check. Actually, about my channel, am I using it to work on something? Which channel you mean, video? No, sharing stuff is just a... Do it if you want. It doesn't need to be like a group effort thing. Just do it if you want to. I'm not asking anything in return. Get the hell up there. Ugh. Oh, it was perfect. I can open the door. That leads to X-ray. Eee! You will share my things. I will appreciate it. Yeah, good timing for boost ball. How do I have 7 power bombs all of a sudden? I picked the main power bomb. Ah, yeah. Makes sense. Grapple beam. Cool. Main power bombs were also in Brigade. I forgot about those because I already have a lot of power bombs. Well, they gave me more. But still. I'm holding left and nothing happens. Ugh. Right, I mean. Ice Spreader? Sure. I think it's time to check where stuff is. I'll do R jump. Elite Research, Fungal Hall Access, Storage Cave, Resisting Center Access, Metroid Quarantine A. None of them. Wait, Elite Research, is that after Omega Barret? Or which one it was? One is in Ventrana. Storage cave. That's what is that one? Quarantine 80 is awful. I don't think it's awful. I think it's fine. Main quarry. Was main quarry even mentioned? I think it was. I'll still go check it out. Welcome back, Midnight. If I find X-ray, I can fully clear everything. Okay, missile. Elite research for something. Just can't remember which one it was. You know what? I'm glad I have power bombs. That's based on the suit too. I killed an ice beetle with a single plasma beam shot. Which ones are those? Do you mean oh, those. I don't think I've done it. Okay, now it's just getting artifacts. Look at this purple color. Oh, so good. Looks perfect. I want better color for everything else. Need to check them out if I can get anything good. Purple is my favorite color, so no wonder I like this color scheme a lot. Hello Nuke Duke, what's up? Doing good. What's up, man? Purple is amazing. Yeah, it's so good. Purple is like... for me it means... oh my god. Purple is like kind of a color that I like because Midnight is purplish. Oh, look, X-ray. Nice. Now I can full clear everything here. Yeah, the various suit and various suit colors have been like kinda meh oftentimes. Okay, this is what is this? Elite research. Okay, nothing is behind Omega Pirate, isn't it? If I understood right. Can't remember what is the funnel room after Omega Pirate. Elite quarters, was it? That's what Elite quarters is something. Give me the rest of the day, just like me. Wrong spot all the time. It's going too much to the left. No, it was too much to the right. Stop it. One lower, oops. What am I doing, by the way? I have grapple beam. Nah, I'm not gonna use save states. I need to start memorizing these room names. Storage depot. There's one ban remove appeal from 2 weeks back. Forgot to tell us so you can check it out. I don't have ban requests at all. Unban requests, like, at all. I wanna check what it says. Is it gonna be like, I forgot what I did, I'm sorry. Just unban them. What was the reason I banned them anyway? I must have been a angsty kid when I did that. Yeah, it's fine, man. Oftentimes I feel if anyone wants to be unbanned, they must have done like one dumb message and I was like so triggered by it, then I just banned them. What do I wanna do here? Can't even see what it is. What is this? Processing center. Wait. Is this processing center access? If so, then I have to beat Omega Barret. Go into the room and check the name. I can't check the name. How do I check the name? That is the one after Omega Barret. Yeah, this is Elite Quarters, isn't it? I've memorized that being Omega Barret. But the one after that, I keep forgetting what it is. I can't see room names if I haven't been into them. That's why I couldn't check it. This is Wungal Hastes, isn't it? Oh, what is this one? Ventilation shaft. Ah, is that Fungal Hall? One after bar bombs. Oh, I could have walked into the room. Yeah, I'm just dumb. Ooh. Oh, that's the triple one you said. Well, not for me, it seems. Oh, I didn't even realize I was low HP. Thanks for reminding me. Don't worry. I'm a gamer. How many is it left? 3 more. Bungal Hall, okay. What is the case, chat? What is this? Missile. Yep, every time. That's actually fitting to find that now too. Good I found it. Oh yes. Imagine it pushed me away so much and it dealt like 2 E-tanks of damage and I would have died before I even grabbed the E-tank. That would have been so funny. It would have been so dumb and funny as well. 29 missiles. More than enough for this. No more missiles. I know that, the Golden Machura. I just wanted to get rid of those Metroids as well. Last thing on the tracker, Wavebuster. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Okay. You weren't sure what I was trying to do? You solved all those Metroids coming after me, right? That's what I was doing. Wanted to get rid of them. I always do that. Because they're annoying to have around you. Wow. Fuck that stupid ass fall. So annoying. Okay. It's not like terrible. It's a little annoying though. It's like 5 or 6 tricks jumps, and if you fail one of them, you might drop all the way down. And there's that trooper thingy up there. I don't even know its name. That will just knock you down if you're off at the right rhythm when you wanna climb up. Does it make any sense? No. Now the thing is, will I find Wavebuster before the last artifact? Well, I know where the last artifact is. I can just literally ignore everything until I get to that room where that item is. It's storage depot. It's Ventrana's edge. Are you kidding me? It didn't reach. This is not storage depot, isn't it? Oh, it is. Storage cave. My bad. Okay, I have all of the artifacts. I'll do this last check. Then I'll go to the save point. What if Wave Buster is here? Not this time. I think Wave Buster is in Plasma Beam room. You ever got the Wave Buster Lacra? Oh, you mean that kill? I've never got it. At least I don't think so. I don't remember ever doing it, no. I never... well, I especially don't do it backwards, like ever. Oh. Easy. I need missiles. And power bombs. I don't remember how to do that dash anymore. Ooh! What if I did that in Tardus Arena? That would have made it. Yeah, 36 missiles is a little less that I want for Ridley fight. Now it's a lot better. Okay, let's skip stats too. So yeah, why is it doing that widescreen thing? You see that when it does sometimes? I didn't even see it. Stupid widescreen. I don't like it. Stop doing it. Yeah. Meh fight. It literally avoided. It was spacing it perfectly. Freaking hell. It's kind of funny though. Okay. There you go. I've never done it like that. Was that fire? Plasma. No, it wasn't. What is it? Wave. Take that! Last shot. I don't know why it's doing that, Five Eyes. It always happens in Metroid Prime fight for me. Rando seems to be ending in around the same time as Metroid Prime Remastered speedrun. Wait, Remastered is not that long of a speedrun. Nice. Pretty cool fight. Perfect one too. Thanks for the GG's. Okay, chat, where do you think Wave Buster was? I think it's in Plasma Beam room. But it could be anywhere still that I haven't checked. There's quite a lot of checks. Basin Beam looks so sick in Remaster. Yeah, it looks amazing. You guys seem to enjoy Prime randomizers, don't you? I really need to get Prime 3 going. That should be next then, after Prime Hunters playthrough. I don't think I got 75 items. Or 75%. You love Prime randos. They're really fun. How do you jump as ball without bombs? Me, I'm using C-stick. C-stick up is spring ball. If you put it on as a setting in Randomania. Okay, where is it though? Prentrana Drift's Research Lab Hydra. Did I go past it because I couldn't check it? It's that one that is right before Super Missile, isn't it? Yeah, it must be. It's the only one I didn't check in lab. 2.5 hours seed. A lot longer than I wanted it to be, but it's fine. I don't want to do another one, but it will be so much fun to do another one. I need to save energy for tomorrow. %, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Alright then. Well, I don't want to stream longer than this, though. I don't want to stop yet. I want to have a stream up to 3 hours at least. I don't want to play anything. I don't be like doing Super Mario Eclipse speedruns. Need to like get ready to do that next week. So you were right. The in-game time is close to Metroid Prime Remaster speedrun. The remastered in-game timer is a little messed up. It's not accurate as it is in Metroid Prime original. Spider Solitaire. Never heard of it. I do have a YouTube video I wanna check out. Maybe I should do that. Then I'll be done for today. And tomorrow I will do more of this or play something else. I don't even know. Honestly speaking, Metro... Okay, so you had a crazy ideas called the Machura, and I like these ideas because what if people like these kind of ones? Metroid Prime, door and elevators are randomized. Same with Prime 2. One thing I wanna do is Metroid Prime randomizer with double trouble mod on. I want enemies to be randomized too, but as far as I know, nobody has got it to work for this game. But I heard from Mikkel, Metroid Prime 2 world record holder, they say that someone has done it on Prime 2. But I haven't seen anyone doing it on Prime 1. So, I wanna do Prime 3 randomizer as well. Yeah, you cannot randomize enemies. Wait, what? No, Machura. It's the double trouble mod. I was talking about. I don't think you can randomize enemies. Let me see. I don't think you can add them, or can you? Let's see. Check Randomania Chaos settings. You'll in preference. In Randomania, there's preference, dark mode, show multi-world banner, show experimental settings. Is that what you mean? There is no chaos setting. Experimental, yes. Okay, experimental. Okay. Let's see. Then where is it? Where are enemies randomized? Enemy attributes. You mean attribute randomizer? Size range, but you don't randomize like their locations, or adding you can't randomize like adding you can't have like more of them. Double mod is one. Triple mod is the one I was thinking. If I do Prime 3 rando, don't start on Elusia, it can break. I won't do anything today, Neo, but I'm definitely gonna do Prime 3 randomizer because I want YouTube videos out of this. I love making content out of this, what I'm doing. When I was testing it, Neo, I started from Valhalla ship. So I think I'll just start with that because it's a guaranteed item at least. Okay, so enemy attribute randomizer is something I will probably put on. I don't think I wanna make them. Okay. You can make enemies to have a random speed. What if I make them like double speed? They might be slow, slightly slower, but they might be really fast. How does that sound? For next seed that I'll do tomorrow, maybe, I don't even know. Knockback and damage range, I don't think I wanna touch on anything. At least those two settings will be nice. Okay, so yeah, you were confused with attribute rando, but it does have an option for random superheated submerged rooms. Those settings will be making impossible seats sometimes. Okay, I don't want... oh, chaos settings. I didn't even notice this. Okay, let's see. Room rando, one way. Doors are patched to lead to another room, door in same world. That door most likely does not lead back to the previous room. Scan doors to see where they lead. Ah, interesting. Random boss size, yes. Shuffle pickup positions. Shuffle pickup position. Okay, now this stuff makes me interested. I should actually look at this a little bit. Room rando breaks logic. Yeah. I don't want it to break logic because I don't know how to punch stuff too much. You need lots of filler items for it to be viable. Don't want that. I want just want it to be beatable still. I'm not gonna save this. I'm gonna make a copy of this. Hold up. Okay, this one I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Prime 1 Solo Experimental Settings. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I'll do this today, but I wanna test out something. I definitely wanna test out this. Okay. And one setting is small Samus. It makes you the size of a morph ball. That sounds funny. But yeah. I'll give you some brief things that I have here as my things that I wanted to do for YouTube videos eventually. I have Prime 2 Double Trouble mod. Just run regular playthrough of Prime 2 with Double Trouble mod on, which is doubled enemies, and some bosses are just faster or harder, because there can't be two bosses, because they will be too huge. Another one is Prime 3 randomizer. That's a good and obvious one. Now for two ideas that you guys were saying in a chat, especially Machara. Say that Thor and elevator randomizer. Well, I just talked about it, but Thor randomizer seems to be quite fun. And that's for World 2 Pirate. Imagine 2 Omega Pirate. Well. Well. Let me show you. I should do a YouTube. The other one is doing an attack. Here. Double Trouble mod adds 2 Omega Pirates. You thought one was hard? How about have 2 of them? It's so terrifying to look at them walk at you. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Oh, the sink! This was such a sick stream. I liked it. Want more of those. If you wanna watch this video, here's the link to you. Though, I'm gonna watch this one video I was mentioning. The video is called... to be one of the greatest games of all time, Diablo... This video is 30 minutes long. Jesus, man. Do I wanna watch something that is 30 minutes long? Yes. This video is called the biggest cheating scandal in Diablo speedrunning history. I'm gonna link that. It's from Abusoft. We'll watch this, and after that, I'll be done for today. Okay. Considered to be one of the greatest games of all time, Diablo. I've never really cared about Diablo, but the cheating scandals are always content to watch. Have I seen a video on the Grand Abuse I don't know which video you mean, Neo.
And in 2009, a player named Grubo performed a run
Like,
that
what do you
beat the
do
game in
there?
3 minutes and 12 seconds, with it currently holding 2 Guinness World Records. For the last 15 years, this run was unbeatable, but in 2024, Dwango AC, a prominent tasser, was approached about making a tool-assisted speedrun that beat Grubo's time. The first step that Dwango took was to try and recreate Grubo's record and then improve upon it.
If you
But
do
at the
the elevator shuffle, I would recommend the two-way between regions setting. Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
beginning of the
Thanks,
run, he noticed that
Machura.
something
I'll
was
check out the
very
settings
wrong.
for next
This
stream.
caused players familiar with the game's code to get involved, and upon further scrutiny, more issues
So what
were
video you mean,
identified
Neo?
that didn't add up. Grubo would
About
respond
grand
to some of
abuse?
the questions that the investigators had after analyzing his run, but as you'll see later, these answers don't make any sense. In today's video, we'll go over everything the team found that was wrong with the run, and look at the responses from Grubo and record-keeping websites. So let's start by getting familiar with a Diablo speedrun. Before we do that, however, we need to talk about this video's sponsor, Magicraft. Magicraft is an action roguelike game where ancient gods have invaded the world, and your job as the finder of the legendary staff is to stop them using a ton of unique spells. Spells are entirely customizable, and by applying different with overwhelming 3 minute and 12 Diablo. You need to positive reviews, this isn't a game you'll want to miss out on. And with that, let's get back to the video. Speedruns of Diablo are quite basic.
Okay, I see,
you
Golden.
need to progress through all 16 dungeon levels, collect whatever items from enemy drop.
I'm gonna check this link quickly. Oh, that's a good video. I wanna watch this someday. I'll put it in watch later. Where is it? There you go. I'll watch that later. All right.
That
seems like a one video to watch.
Kill Diablo. This makes for a straightforward speedrun, and in January of 2009, a player named Grubo would submit a 3 minute and 12-second run to Speed Demo's archive.
They beat this in 3 minutes and 12 seconds in 27 different individual segments. What? Crazy.
Fast forward to 2024, and Dwango AC, a prominent tasser and task presenter, was approached to create a task for Diablo 1. Dwango decided to use Grubo's run as a baseline when exploring potential strategies, and it's worth noting that Grubo's run is segmented. We'll get into what that means more deeply later. For now, all you need to know is that Grubo is allowed to retry sections after load screens as many times as he wants and include the best segments in his final video. When Dwango fired up his first stream of creating the task, he was eager to see the techniques Grubo used so he could try and improve on them. But before Grubo gained control of the character, Dwango noticed something very peculiar. The very first screen you see says copyright 1996 to 2001, which indicates that the game was played on version 1.09, as that's the only version with a copyright date that goes to 2001. The problem is that in the run's description, Grubo says he used a negative health glitch, which he notes was fixed on version 1.07 and later, so having this title screen doesn't make sense. The pre-game issues don't end here, however. If we go forward one screen to the main menu, we see the version number states that version 1.00 is used.
So this run from 2009 was cheated all along. What?
So barely 10 seconds into Grubo's speedrun, and we already have discrepancies. But these weren't the only things wrong before gameplay started. Let's look at character selection and tell me what you notice. The only audio that's present is the sound from clicking on options, but the previous screen said that this was version 1.00, so there should be music playing, as music wasn't removed from Diablo's character select screen until version 1.05. From the beginning, it's clear that different versions of the game were used to make the video, and Grubo hasn't even gained control of the character yet, which raises the question, what version was he using? And fortunately, there are two glitches he uses that can help answer this. Item duplication is a prominent glitch in Diablo, and while it was present in all versions of the game, prior to version 1.02,
people are way too in depth. Oh, these guys are.
The steps to perform it are the same across all versions. Pick up an item while the inventory is closed, then before the game can perform the update to your inventory, you need to grab an item from your inventory. If you time it correctly, the item you're holding will become a duplicate of whatever you picked up. but there's a major issue. On version 1.00, the logic the glitch exploits is contained inside of the game's event loop that runs multiple times per frame, which means the trick is sub-frame perfect, as you'd need to perform it at precisely the right moment during the CPU cycle. In versions 1.02 and later, however, the item logic was moved to the game's main loop, which updates at 20 frames per second, making item duplication a frame-perfect trick instead of a sub-frame perfect trick. And the reason it's unlikely Grubo was using version 1.02 or earlier is because not only does he perform the trick once, he performs it twice in a row. The odds of hitting a sub-frame perfect trick like this are low, and doing it twice in a row is highly unlikely. So for this reason, the team thought that Grubo was likely using a version higher than 1.02, which brings us to the second glitch he used, the negative health glitch. Grubo uses this glitch twice during the run, and to perform it, you need to cast Mana Shield, which directs all the damage you take to your mana pool, then get your HP to a negative number, with the Mana Shield then preventing you from dying. To get your health into the negatives, you have two options: equip an item that reduces your HP or vitality stat so it will be negative,
Sub-frame
or
perfect is
equip an item that
stupidly
increases your
insane.
HP or fit stat, take damage,
It
then
is.
remove the item. For Grubo's run, he used Naj's Puzzler, a unique staff that reduces your HP by 25, as well as Raven's Ring of the Vulture, which reduces your HP by another 22 for a total of negative 47, which is higher than his max HP. Since this was patched in version 1.07 by name, the only possible versions Grubo could have been using were earlier than this, but later than version 1.02. This gives three possible versions that the run was performed on, with the likely candidate being version 1.04 according to Ajembo, one of the investigators. But it's entirely possible one of the other versions was used as well, as there isn't enough evidence to make a concrete determination. What is concrete is that nothing matches what the title and main screen displayed for versions, but this barely scratched the surface of problems with the run, and it's time we talked about segmented runs in a bit more depth.
So remember, this video is 30 minutes long about a speedrun that is 3 minutes long. We are going deep into the rabbit hole.
Early days of speedrunning, uploading a full-length video to the internet was difficult, and
Oh
due
my
to this
god, that's
restriction,
ancient.
segmented speedruns, where players play the sections between loading zones, became popular. Speed Demos Archive was the main hub of activity for speedrunning
Oh
back
yeah,
in
Machara.
2009, and it allowed users to submit runs that would be featured on the site if they met certain criteria and
That would
passed
be
a
insane
judgment
to
process.
find.
One rule that SDA allowed for segmented runs was that players could retry each segment by reloading their save as much as they wanted, which meant that for segmented speedruns, splicing was allowed. This is where you create a video in editing software from the various segments you've recorded, but due to this allowance, segmented runs faced heavier scrutiny and had extra rules for submission. That being said, just because you're allowed to splice in a segmented run doesn't mean you can do whatever you want, and Grubo's run had various problems that related to where he spliced and how he used them. When it comes to creating a segmented run, you're supposed to include all of the gameplay in each segment, but if we look at Grubo's run where he takes a town portal into the dungeon, the portal's animation after the loading screen doesn't start from its first frame. Instead, the animation begins on its fourth frame. This wasn't the only spot missing gameplay was observed, as at 3:28, when he uses the teleport
thank you
spell,
for watching
2
the
frames of
stream.
the
See you
animation
later.
are missing, as it only takes 3 frames before moving to the next part of the animation when it should take 5. The Red Town portal could be explained by bad splicing, but the frames missing from the teleport occurred just after a splice would have happened, so it doesn't make a lot of sense for these to be missing. And if we look at another instance of missing gameplay, we might get an answer to what's happening. Here's Grubo's Sorcerer turning around. If you look closely, it's a total of 2 frames, but if we look at recreation footage the investigators made, this action should take 3 frames, with Grubo's animation missing the middle frame. In other parts of the run, the team also noticed frames that were missing or had been duplicated, and their determination was that these missing or duplicated frames were likely due to the encoder used when the video was uploaded, which makes the analysis of this run a lot more difficult. While the movement animation and teleport can be explained by the encoder, there's one section of the run that the encoder doesn't explain, and that's his interactions with Adria while buying items. Grubo sells off his duplicated items, then purchases some potions and spells, but what's interesting is how he refreshes the shop inventory. In versions 1.02 and earlier, you need to walk to the dungeon, then go back to town to refresh the items at a shop. But Grubo doesn't do this. Instead, he talks to the shopkeeper again. In a conversation with Dwango, Grubo says that he used the save and load method, but he didn't include the menu action because it's a one-frame input and it made for a better viewing experience. Since Grubo refreshed the shop 3 times, his run should only be missing a 15th of a second, but when the team recreated his shopping sequence using a task, there was a total of 1.7 seconds that were missing, as Grubo didn't include the time after the loading screens, and according to the SDA rules at the time, these should have been included. On top of this, listen to this sequence and tell me if you notice anything peculiar.
Let's listen.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
If you didn't catch it, the music skips when Grubo talks to Adria, which isn't something that happens normally. And when the team put the audio under a spectrogram, you can see a noticeable cut before Adria's dialogue starts, which indicates a splice. In segmented runs,
That's like a classic
splices are
way to
only
find
allowed under 2
splices.
circumstances, between loading sections and during a save and quit, not during gameplay itself. But this wasn't the only instance of where splicing was thought to have been used in the run. On dungeon level 4, Grubo picks up a Ring of the Vulture, one of the items he'll use later to perform the negative health glitch. But if we go forward to the next time he opens the inventory, we'll see that the ring is nowhere to be found. This is a cause for concern because at 155 he opens his inventory and drops the ring, so somehow the ring was picked up, disappeared, then found its way back to his inventory, which seems to indicate that the clip he used when he opened his inventory wasn't part of the same playthrough. At this point, nothing was adding up, and as the team looked deeper, things only became more bizarre. If we look at the dungeon layouts Grubo encountered, you might notice something. Almost all of them have the stairs to the next level proximate to the stairs he just came down. You might be thinking that this isn't a problem or a cause for suspicion, as Grubo can reset these segments and just roll new dungeon layouts. But this isn't how RNG works in Diablo when it comes to dungeon layouts. When you create a character, the game generates an initial RNG seed, and from that seed, it generates 16 dungeon seeds. So from the time of character creation, the layout for every dungeon is already set. This means that once you're in a game, it's impossible to change what dungeon layout you'll get unless you're using external modifications or splicing together segments from different save files. To determine if the dungeon layouts in Grubo's run were actually legit, the team reverse engineered his initial dungeon seed. So let's take a quick look at how RNG is created in Diablo and look at the methodology the team used for evaluating Grubo's seeds. To create randomness, Diablo uses a pseudo-random number generator called a linear congruential generator. The way Diablo implements this results in 4.2 billion numbers, which means there are 4.2 billion possible seeds.
Math
but
time.
due to it converting the negative numbers to positive, it ends up being 2.1 billion possible seeds. A good way to understand how this works is to imagine every possible number in a line, then to shuffle them. But the key here is that it can't arbitrarily randomize these numbers, it can only generate seeds that exist as part of the line. To generate a starting seed, the game takes the number of seconds that have passed since midnight on January 1st, 1970, then uses that number as a starting point in the shuffled line. And since the equation is deterministic, with a few pieces of information, you can reverse engineer a starting seed. However, this isn't as simple as crunching numbers. To find a seed, the team needed to create 1-to-1 matches of the dungeon levels in Grubo's run on a map editor, then feed them into the Diablo map generator where it's then matched to every possible dungeon seed with the pattern you've given it. This provides matches to a handful of layouts, and from there it's a matter of taking these layouts and comparing the monster and object placement on them to find the seed that lines up with what was observed in Grubo's game.
Okay.
So how do we know this process is accurate? Not only was a decomp performed on Diablo to reverse engineer the code, but the source code itself is also available. And in 2019, the decomp code was worked on to become a 1-to-1 function binary match with the source code. For these reasons, we know the tools created to analyze the dungeon and starting seeds are accurate and produce correct results, with the process giving the team the dungeon seed, the game seed, and the starting time required to produce the seed. To check Grubo's seeds, they first tested them in Devolution X, a port of Diablo that allows for modding, and then cross-checked these seeds in the vanilla game by setting their system clock to the appropriate time. So let's see what their analysis provided. When generating a game, one dungeon seed in particular has a special job, and that's level 15, as it's also used to determine
This
which
is
quests will
going
be
so
active.
deep. I
Quests
love
exist
it.
in groups, with one quest per group randomly getting turned off for each new game, except for the quests in Group 6. And to decide which are turned off, values from the dungeon seed for level 15 are used. Because of this, you'll never see the Poison Water Supply or Skeleton King active in the same game, but in Grubo's run, both quests are observed. When he returns to Tristram for the first time, you'll see that the well water is blue, indicating that the Poisoned Well quest is inactive. But when the team looked at some of his dungeon seeds, they indicated that the quest should have been active. When they identified Grubo's dungeon level 2, they looked at the off-screen parts of the map, and it contained the Butcher's Room and a hole in the wall. The hole in the wall is significant because it leads to the end of the Poisoned Water Supply quest, and only appears in games where the quest is active. So in this case, we have a dungeon seed that says the quest should be active, but later in the game, the visual indicator of this quest is missing, as the well water is blue instead of yellow. But this isn't the only quest that had issues. If we look at Grubo's dungeon level 4, we see that the stairs down to level 5 are open. But if Ogden's quest was active, they would be blocked by an enemy named Snotspill, meaning that the quest is inactive. However, when the team looked at Grubo's other dungeon seeds, specifically Dungeon Seed 15, they indicated the quest should have been active. This same issue was observed with the Warlord of Blood quest, and another oddity happened with Group 3 quests, as some seeds had Magic Rock being set to inactive, while others showed Halls of the Blind as inactive, which is impossible since only one quest per group can be inactive when a game is generated. There were only two explanations for how this happened: either Grubo modified his seed generation with a memory editor or other tool to get favorable seeds, which led to the discrepancies, or the entire run was spliced from different games, and if we look at the seeds the team identified, we'll start to get a clear picture of what happened. Here's the full list of dungeon seeds that the team found in Grubo's run, and we'll get to why 3 and 4 are empty in a bit. For each dungeon seed, the team identified them by creating them in the level editor in the process described above, then was able to get the game seed from that information, which also led to them finding the exact start time required to produce those seeds. Looking at the start times, these all line up with the timeline that Grubo was working on the run, as it was submitted on January 16th, just a few weeks later. When it comes to the dungeon seeds, only 2 of them were from the same game, 7 and 8, with the others all coming from different starting seeds, which means they were all likely spliced from different playthroughs. So what about dungeon levels 3 and 4? When the maps were analyzed, only partial matches were found. No seed returned a perfect match for the tile pattern in Grubo's run. But dungeon level 9 also had an issue. The only matches for its game seed were invalid, so you might be wondering, what's an invalid seed? There are 2 different types of invalid seeds, those that violate seed generation rules and those that have an invalid start time. An example of a seed that violates generation rules would be one that uses a dungeon layout specific to a quest, but the quest is inactive, as you'll never see a layout for the Garbad the Weak quest when the Ogden Sign quest is active. Seeds with an invalid start time are different, however. Because Diablo uses the time in seconds beginning from 1970 as its RNG starting point, it suffers from the 2038 problem. The data structure used to store the number of seconds has a limit, and will reach its maximum in the year 2038. If it keeps counting, it will overflow and start giving negative numbers. To combat this problem, Diablo is coded so that games started outside of this range are all the same, but when the team investigated Grubo's seeds, they expanded the range to go for decades beyond the limit, and tweaked it so that impossible quest layouts were included as well, referring to these seeds as invalid. And if we look at Grubo's seed for level 9, we might get some insight into why 3 and 4 were missing. While 2 matches for level 9 were found, the seeds had start times in 2056 and 2074, which isn't possible due to how the 2038 problem was handled, meaning these seeds can't be reached without modifications. But this wasn't the only problem with level 9. A key item drops for Grubo here, Naj's Puzzler, as it allows him to teleport, activate the negative health glitch, and it's duplicated so he can sell it for gold. But in the 2 seeds the team found that match Grubo's level 9 layout, the Lava Lord that drops this item shouldn't drop it according to the game seed, which points to some form of external manipulation being used for the item drop. For dungeon levels 3 and 4, the team did find some seeds that had a similar layout, but an exact match down to the tile couldn't be identified, and they note that levels 3, 4, and 9 are the only levels that Grubo picks up any items on, which made them think that there was some correlation between item manipulation and level generation. Item drops and monster spawns are also determined when you create your character, which means there's no way to manipulate what enemies you'll encounter or what they'll drop, and Grubo even acknowledges this. If we look at his 2007 Diablo submission, he says that you can't manipulate item drops because they're generated upon character creation. So he was aware of how drops were handled.
We're all
but if
way
we look at
halfway
his
done with
2009
this.
submission, he
And he
says that
keeps
with
going with
extensive
this
research,
information.
he figured out how to manipulate what monster drops appear and where. To date, the team is unaware of any methods of manipulating RNG aside from starting the game from a new character, as your game seed, dungeon seeds, quests, and item drops are all set at that moment. This leaves us with what the rules said about Grubo's submission, Grubo's response to all of this, and the biggest piece of evidence that suggests something is more than fishy. If we look at the SDA rules that Grubo was submitting under using the Wayback Machine, we see that there is an allowance for games that let you save and continue to be submitted using segments. However, there are timing requirements for segmented runs, specifically around games that let you save anywhere like Diablo, as anytime you save the game yourself, a half-second penalty is applied to your run instead of counting the time spent menuing, and when loading, the timing resumes when the game finishes loading. This explains why Grubo's shopping section was significantly faster than it should have been, as he shouldn't have edited out the time after the load when the screen was fading in. But given that English isn't his first language, it is possible he misunderstood the rules around this point. However, it is implied in this rule that segments are to be done from the same save file, or that if you are using different save files, the continuity needs to be the same. And if we look at other runs from this time period, we see that they were rejected for the same issues that have been flagged in Grubo's run. Looking at a Dead Space submission from June 1st of 2009, about 5 months after Grubo's submission, we see that it was
That's a
rejected
weird-looking
because when the
Metroid.
runner
I
finished
know,
Part 5,
I know.
they had no health upgrades, but when they started Part 6, their character had multiple health upgrades.
Just
before
watching
they
a video
disappeared
quickly.
again in
You ran this game 10 years ago and immediately assumed the run was fake based on the seed issue alone. Glad to see that assumption confirmed. You were like not going to like tell anything to the community that you're suspicious of this run, right? Because you were thinking that the people are gonna be like, nah, that's not true, and just blame you for being like wrong and such.
Part 7.
I can see
the
that,
runner admitted that for Part 6, they used a different
something
save
that,
game to
you're
perform
just
that
scared of,
segment, and for this
assuming
reason,
something.
the run was rejected. According to the rules at the time, Grubo's run should have
10
been
years ago,
disqualified
that's
due to the
cool.
multiple versions being used and the inventory changing inexplainably. But since this was missed in verification, it made it onto the website, which brings us to Grubo's response. Late in the investigation, when they were formalizing the final report, the team were able to make contact with Grubo, and one of the things
Whoa, actually contact that person too. You mentioned it to the other runners, but couldn't be bothered to prove it really. Okay, it was segmented, so no one really cared anyways. Yeah, if it was done in a single segment, then people probably would have cared more.
he took issue with was their methodology when they identified his game seeds. His first point of contention is that the team puts too much stock into how dungeons are generated and that nothing else could have an effect on them. But as we've already discussed, the team knows exactly how and in what way dungeon layouts are created and populated, as not only do they have a highly accurate decomp, but they also have the source code to work from, and Grubo's seeds were tested both in the modded version of the game and original release. His second issue is with the narrow scope of the seeds the team analyzed, as they only included in the report seeds that matched a narrow range of dates, and that the actual number of seeds is massive. This is a point I was curious about as well, so I asked the team what range of seeds they looked at and how they went about identifying these seeds, and this was their response. To find all possible seeds, they didn't just look at valid seeds that were within the range of the 2038 problem, they expanded the search to look at seeds that could be generated after 2038 using the same methodology. This is a large task that takes a lot of computing power, so they scanned decades of seeds over the span of a week using 30 2-core workstations and a 140-core server to handle the computational load. Once the searching was finished, they did find other seeds that matched Grubo's run. For example, Efatha showed me this document that found seeds for level 7 and level 8. For level 7, one seed was started on December 24th of 2008, and another required a start date in 2075. And for level 8, one seed started again in December of 2008, while another would have started in 1994. Since the team knew seeds after 2038 aren't possible without external modification, and they were getting lots of hits around the date Grubo would have been making the run, they chose to focus on the seeds that were grouped around the 2008 dates. It's also worth noting that in talking with Grubo, he never said that he searched for seeds at specific dates by changing his clock, just that the run was created over months of manually looking for seeds by starting games. At this point, SDA reached out to Grubo as well, and during their correspondence, he told them that the head admin at the time, Mike Uyama, told him that for his run, it would be okay if he created it from different save files. I reached out to Mike, and he couldn't remember anything about this run, given that it happened 15 years ago. But even if we take Grubo's word as fact, it doesn't explain the missing gameplay from splices such as the red portal, or how Naja's puzzler dropped from the Lava Lord on that specific dungeon seed, which leaves us with the final piece of evidence, the fight with Diablo. This part of the analysis wasn't performed until the investigation was almost finished, and I'd like to thank Dwango AC, Ajembo, Staffin, Ephatha, K-Phoenix, Kevins, and Funkmaster MP, not just for taking the better part of 8 months to perform the investigation, but also for helping with this video, and what they did with the Diablo fight is truly a work of art. To evaluate the validity of Grubo's Diablo fight, they decided to recreate it in a TAS, and in a normal difficulty game, Diablo has 833 HP.
One story, you would think being able to use the fixed seed will be useful for speedruns, but the fixed seed layout is actually really poor and really slow, even knowing the layout. Yeah, because you're going with the same layout, right? And even if it's the fastest, well, I don't know. There's just too many seeds to go from that. It takes eternity to find something that is the perfect one. It's like doing that in a Minecraft with the set seed randomizer.
So the first thing the team did was
know.
calculate what level Grubo's character was, which turned out not to be as easy as you may think. Grubo only shows his character page once, and it's when he's level 3, so the team had to calculate what his level was based off the enemies he killed. This sounds simple enough, except in the Lazarus fight there's the possibility that he killed off-screen enemies, so a spreadsheet was created that gave a level range based on the enemies he may have killed, which gave Grubo a level range between 12 and 13. To narrow his level down even further, they observed his mana globe while casting fireballs and created a character with the same gear as Grubo's and tested it at different levels until they found a mana consumption rate that matched, with a level 12 character being a perfect fit. This left the damage range on Fireball itself. Here's the formula for how much damage a fireball can do, and since Grubo's fireball was level 3, this gives it a possible damage range of 38 to 91. But since Diablo has a 75% fire resistance, the range is actually this. Additionally, there's also a quirk with Fireball where the target it hits will take damage from collision and then again from the splash damage. So after the reduction, the range will be 19 to 45.5 if Diablo is the enemy initially hit.
I mean, the overflow seed. You can set your system clock to a force AC. The whole randomizer is going to stop working in 2038. Oh.
Given Diablo's HP and health regeneration, this means the minimum number of fireballs you can kill him in is 20, and that's assuming none miss and they all do max damage. Once the math was figured out, the team needed to recreate the fight, so they took Grubo's dungeon seed for level 16 and used some tools that allowed them to perfectly match his RNG, which meant that monsters would behave in the same way in the TAS as they did in his run, but what they observed baffled them. For the first second and a half, the TAS was a perfect match, but after that, it desynced, with the monsters behaving differently. On top of this, the TAS wasn't able to kill Diablo. In fact, the character died after running out of mana, suggesting to the team that the fireball wasn't doing enough damage. Through trial and error, they began adjusting the fireball damage, and when the damage range was 78 to 129, the TAS synced perfectly with Grubo's fight. This range is equivalent to a level 26 sorcerer using a level 3 fireball, which can only be achieved by killing almost every enemy in the game, suggesting Grubo's fireball damage was artificially modified. Another interesting thing about this fight is that Grubo killed Diablo in 19 fireballs, and if you add up that many max damage fireballs, you'll get just enough damage to kill Diablo. However, 19 fireballs won't kill Diablo in the game due to his health regen. The real number of max damage fireballs you'd need would be 20, with the team assuming that Grubo forgot to add in health regen when he did his calculation. When speaking with Matan, an admin for Speed Demos Archive, Grubo said that in his testing he did notice Diablo dying in less fireballs than he had in his run, but he never used this footage. And interestingly, he says later that he used a hero editor, but only to set his character's inventory and stats between save games for segments, and to use teleport to quickly scout seeds. He said the same thing to Dwango as well, that he only used the hero editor to make his character consistent between games, and that in his testing, he recalled Diablo dying in less fireballs than his calculations said he should. Dwango pressed him on if SDA had given him an exception for using the hero editor, with Grubo replying that he never asked since he only used it for research and it wasn't present in his segments. Given that the task only matched Grubo's Diablo fight when the fireball was buffed to that of a level 26 sorcerer, I'll leave it up to you to decide what was going on here and if foul play was involved, so let me know down below. One thing I will say is that Grubo repeatedly made the assertion that his run was segmented and never broke any of the rules at the time. He even goes on to say that runs having to be performed from a single save file were rules that were only applied to TAS or RTA runs at the time, and not segmented runs. But even if all of that is granted, the run still had continuity problems as there was a splice before Adria that shouldn't be present, the inventory changed inexplicably throughout the run, and most importantly, the Diablo fight couldn't be recreated with a task that matched his RNG. Which leaves two questions. What was the response from Speed Demo's archive and Guinness World Records after the report was published? Dwango presented the team's findings in a talk at DEF CON, which I highly encourage everyone to watch. And not long after that, SDA released an update on their front page going over the discrepancies the team found. Due to the multiple versions used, the team being unable to reproduce areas of the run with TAS, the problems with multiple dungeon levels, and the Diablo fight only being replicated with a modified fireball, SDA made the decision to remove not just this run, but Grubo's other Diablo runs as well. Dwango has contacted Guinness as Grubo's run was used to claim 2 world records, one for the fastest completion of Diablo and another for the fastest completion of an RPG video game. It's not known if Grubo submitted these runs or someone else did, as he never answered this question when he was asked, and at the time of this video, Guinness have yet to reply. This has been one of the more unique cheating scandals I've ever seen, and to end the video, I'd like to share a rhyme. Not even death can save you from me, and I'll see you in the next episode of Abysssoft Z.
Okay. So, that was interesting. Good stuff, Abysssoft. As always. Abysssoft makes good video content. I highly recommend to go and subscribe to him. Check out his videos. Waiting for a new one that is coming out someday by him. But alright, I'll be done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Tomorrow I should be back with more Metroid Prime randomizer. I guess. We'll see if I wanna do. I could. I can get a YouTube video out of that. We'll see. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate your time. See you tomorrow.